So did we get, does this look right? Where we were just starting to talk about perimeter and circumference? Okay. So what we're gonna talk about here is we're gonna talk about how to find perimeter and circumference of figures. They really mean the same thing. It's the distance around something. So if I asked you guys to find the perimeter of this room, you would just keep measuring all the way around the room, every little turn, and you would add those all together, okay? Usually what they do is they use the word perimeter if you have a polygon. Do you remember we talked about polygons, straight sides, no curves? They use perimeter for polygons and circumference if you have a circle. So circumference of a circle is just like the perimeter of the circle, the distance around. Then, if I was to recarpet this room, yeah.
Do you know the circumference of the world?
You do not.
Probably like 3.
That was Bonnie, you can't go out.
Probably like 3 miles.
Anyway,
What, 3
guys.
years? Maybe like 3 like inches.
Okay, we don't need to discuss this.
Maybe it's
Now
like
we're gonna
something
talk
else.
about area, guys. So area would be like the surface that is covered, okay? And when you do area, do you guys know what kind of units do you use when you have area?
Centimeters. No.
Miles.
It-
Feet. It's feet.
Is it miles or is it miles squared or is that miles cubed?
Miles squared.
Squared for area. Okay. So you guys have this cheat sheet, okay? And when you have a circle, you are either going to be given the radius of the circle, and then you would use this formula here, or you could be given the diameter of the circle, and then you use this, okay? Doesn't matter which one you use, I would just, whichever one you're given, use that one. And this is on your cheat sheet. Now, if you have a square, all of your sides are the same, and when you have area of a square, you would just go side squared, okay? For a rectangle, you're gonna go length times width, okay? Even if you need to stand, okay? All right, no, you're good.
Can I go stand by
Area of a circle
both? I just stand.
is pi times, no,
What?
sit,
In the back. You just
sit.
Can I go stand in the back?
No,
You just said we can
absolutely
stand.
not.
You
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay,
Go
I'll fall
and
asleep.
sit. Okay, so this is pi times radius squared. Okay, that is area of a circle. Now, for a triangle, you need 2 things. You need a perpendicular height. Do you guys remember what perpendicular means?
Oh, the same.
No.
No, it's
congruent.
right.
It would be perpendicular meets at what kind of angle? A
Right.
90-degree angle. This is the perpendicular height, and then you always have that drawn to the base, okay? So you guys have these formulas. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this page and we're gonna find this out. Now, this is a rectangle, and the first thing we have to do is find the perimeter. Do you guys know with a rectangle that opposite sides are equal? So if that's 3.2, this is 3.2.
Yeah.
If this is 2.1, this is 2.1. Okay? Now, perimeter, you add around. So what you guys would do is go 3.2 plus 3.2 plus 2.1 plus 2.1. You don't have to write that out, okay? You can just put that into your calculator. Let's see, it would be 3.2 plus 3.2 plus 2.1 plus 2.1. Did you guys get 10.6? Okay, so your perimeter then, you guys, is 10.6 centimeters. Then what we need to do is find our area. And the area of this is base times height. So when you have, or nope, not base times height, sorry, it's length times width. Okay, so this is length times width, so this would be our length, this is our width, and we multiply them. So we would go 3.2 times 2.1. So if you guys go to do that on a calculator, 3.2 times 2.1, 6.72, thank you. Okay, that is in
6, 7,
centimeters squared.
Get the area on
The area, you just go length times width. Okay, so you just multiply those two. Okay, now let's look at this. We have a circle. Okay, we have to find circumference and area of that circle. You guys have a cheat sheet. Is this the radius of the circle or the diameter? If it's half, it's radius. If you look at your cheat sheet under circumference, do you see how this has the radius? Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I am going to use the formula 2 pi times the radius. Now, what we're going to do is we go 2. Every calculator that there is has a pi key. If you are using one like this, okay, the pi key is on this left-hand side and it's the 4th one down. If you are using a graphing calculator, that is a little bit harder to find. The pi key is right above this up arrow, okay? So you would do this, you'd go 2 times. To get pi on a graphing calculator, you go second, and then you hit that up arrow, and you get pi. Sander, please turn around. And then it's times our radius, which is 3. And you should get 18.85. And that is in inches. Okay? Now, the second thing that they're asking us for is area. So if I go back and look at what is the area formula of a circle,
Please go back.
this is the area of the circle formula. Okay? So, when I go to do area of that circle, the formula is pi times radius squared. So I would go pi. Do you guys all agree the small one is your radius? Half is the radius. So we put 3 in here and we square it. Now, every calculator has a pi key. If you can't find yours today, come see me and I'll help you. But on a graphing calculator, you go second and then that up arrow, and that gives you pi. And we go times 3 squared, which is right here, and that is 28.27. And that is in square inches. Okay.
Radius squared equals pi.
Everybody understand that?
I'll be fine. No, it's after. So you just do 2 times, yeah, 3.14.
You don't, in this class, you don't wanna use 3.14.
But you put in pie.
Put in the
How
pie.
did you put in pie?
Well, on
3.141596.
this, you guys, if you have this, the pi key is the fourth one down on the left side. On a graphing calculator, the pi key is, you hit the second here, and then you hit that up arrow, okay? Everybody get that? Second, and then the up arrow.
And
If
that's
you
the
have a
radius.
graph, that's pi.
Oh, 3 inches is the radius.
And 3 inches the radius.
Thanks, Chris.
So you
Thanks,
go
everybody.
times 3 squared.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Now let's look at our next one here. And the first thing we have to do is we have to find the perimeter. Does anyone want to guess how you'd find the perimeter of that triangle?
9.5 plus 9.5 plus 10.2.
You would add the 3 sides together on the outside, right? So we would go 9.5 plus 9.5 plus 10.2, okay? Now, if I go to add that together, I would get 29.2, did you say, Chris? I think that is right. And that is in inches. Logan? Did you guys get 29?
Yeah.
Because you were, you did.
He's yapping his mouth off.
Okay, now we're doing area of the triangle. And you guys have a cheat sheet. So you're gonna go to your cheat sheet, find the triangle.
No, wait, the spot.
No,
What's
I got
that?
it.
It's 29.2 at P.
Now, here you guys on your cheat sheet, if you want to, where it says half, you can put it as 0.5 base times height if you don't want to use a fraction. You could, that's the same thing as 0.5 base times height for a triangle. So if we go down here, okay, and we go 1/2 or 0.5 base times height, it's gonna be 0.5. What do you guys think our base is? So here's the deal. What you wanna do when you're deciding what is your base and what is your height is always going to be a right angle with your base. Isn't this at a right angle with that? Do you guys get that? So this is your height, this is your base, okay? So all you would do is come here and you would just put 0.5, your base is 10.2, and your height is 8. The height has to form a right angle. So now if I look, we are going to do 0.5 times 10.2 times 8. Did you guys get 128.18?
Okay,
Oh.
that's when it's emergency.
Just hold on, yeah, sorry about that, that was wrong. This is 0.5 times 10.2 times 8. Did you get 40.8? 40.8? And that is square inches. Okay, everybody understand that? Okay, so what I'd like you guys to do is take out a piece of paper. Or actually, I'm lying. Go to your weekly snapshots, go to Schoology, and go to your weekly snapshots. Okay?
What? Vote for 2025
Ryan Cohen.
No.
Wait, what's the
Yeah.
options?
You won it last year.
There's select
You won it
options.
last year, and then you like backed down.
Larry, there's select options.
What?
There's select options. There's like 4 couples.
Ryan
I'm gonna
Cohen.
vote Owen. Everyone vote Owen.
Is Owen on there?
Probably.
Oh, we're voting you. Doesn't that suck? We're voting you.
All right, everybody listen. So if you go to our class, shh, Lane, and you go to our weekly snapshots, Logan,
What week is it?
we're going to go to week 4, okay? And then I have to put the link in here, sorry. Give me a second to do that, but there will be a link in here that says section 1-6 worksheet. So just give me 1 second to do that. Okay, can you guys try that and see if that link works for me?
What one?
Okay, now if I can show you guys something, please listen. Whenever I give worksheets in this class, do you see how it has my writing right here? Okay, this tells you which ones to do on that page. You're gonna do it, Tyler, you're gonna do it on notebook paper. Okay, so we're gonna do section 1-6 worksheet. You're gonna do 1 through 6 on this page. On this page, you're gonna do 1 through 4. Okay, so you're gonna look in the upper right corner as to which ones I'm going to do, or you're going to do on this. There's 4 pages, but there's not a ton on each one. So that is what you're gonna work on today. On top of your page, what I'd like you guys to write is section 1-6 worksheets. Okay? Section 1-6 worksheets. All right. Hold on a second.